Hey guys, it's Miss Nelson. I'm going to be going over your income tax notes for you. So this is very similar to our sales tax, okay? We just got to think of income tax as it affects a person and how much we are making throughout the year. So income tax is a percentage that is taken from income that you earn. It is taken out of your paycheck by your employer, and there are several types of income taxes, okay? So we have our personal income tax, and this is a progressive tax that money is sent to the federal government for military defense, education, and whatnot. So this is what you see your parents doing whenever they file their taxes every year. They are filing their personal income taxes. Then we have our Medicare tax. And again, this is something that everybody has to help out with, and it is used to pay for health services for the elderly. And then lastly, we have our Social Security tax. And again, this is money that is set aside for those who need assistance once they are unable to work. And again, everybody has to pay into this with the exception of a couple of professions, and they actually have money put away in other areas. Okay, so it says that you have your gross income, which is how much you make total before they take anything out. And then they're going to take out the income tax, and you're going to be left with your net income. So your net income is how much you are left with. Sorry, guys. Y'all know I hate that when that happens. Let me change colors for you. So this is how much is left, okay, once everything has come out. So let's look at number one. It says, Mr. Nussbaum is recording the payroll taxes for his employees for their 2-week paycheck. So all employers have to do this. The table shows the income of each employee. Complete the table below to determine the amount deducted for each tax and their income, or in their net income. So what I'm going to do, instead of doing these two, I'm going to combine both of these together, and I'm going to get that as 7%. Because all taxes, if it's all going to be taken out, it's easier to add them all together and take them out one time than it is to take them out several different times. So remember, when you have a percent and changing it into a decimal, you're going to multiply you're going to move your decimal 2 places to the left, like dividing it by 100. And my tax rate is going to be 0.07, which is equal to 7%. So on these next lines, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how we would actually do it and multiply. Now, you can set up proportions. For those of you that remember how to set up proportions, your percent over 100, your X over your total that you're talking about, and then you would subtract it to find your net income. So for Santiago, he is going to take his $1,850, and we're going to multiply that by 0.07. Okay, so I'm going to put an S up here for Santiago. So $1,850, we're going to multiply that by 0.07. Okay, and we're going to move our decimal place 2 places to the left. Okay, so we're going to move this 2 places to the left. And we're going to get the total withheld taxes for Santiago is $129.50. So in order to figure out his net income, we're going to take what he started with, your $1,850, and we're going to take away your $129.50. So he's going to have, hold on, guys, check my work here. That should be a 4, not a 3. So that should be a 2. I was thinking it was funny. So $1,720.50 is how much he gets to bring home. Okay, so that's how much he gets to go and spend on things, the things he wants to buy, his groceries, his bills, things like that. Okay, so let's switch to Peter. So we're going to take our $1,400. We're still going to multiply it by our 0.07. So I'm going to come over here, do Peter. Right, and he is going to have $98 withheld. So then we take our $1,400 and we subtract our $98 from it. and we get $1,302 is how much he gets to bring home. So now we're down to Jasmine. So we're going to take her $2,000 and multiply it by 0.07. And she is going to have $140 withheld, taken out of all the money she makes. So my $2,000 minus my $140. Okay, so when we subtract, we get $1,860. Okay, and now, so what color I haven't used yet. So now we have Roy. So he's going to do his 950 times his 0.07. So 2 places over, he is going to be removing $66.50 from his total. So our 950, make sure to add those decimal places since we have our 50 cents. So we have $883.50. Okay, so now let's look at number 2. It says Dr. Rodriguez earns an annual salary of $204,000. If Social Security tax is 6% of your income, then how much will Dr. Rodriguez pay each year in Social Security tax? Okay, so first we have to know that this 6%, okay, that's going to be 0.06 as a decimal. So I'm going to take my $204,000 and I'm going to multiply it by my 0.06 because I've got to figure out how much tax is going to be withheld. And we have 2 decimal places. Okay, so the total amount that is going to be withheld, because we just want to know, we don't want to know her net income, we want to know how much is going to be withheld, $12,240. Okay, so had it asked for her net income, then you would have just subtracted the $12,240 from her $204,000 income. Okay, guys, so make sure if you have any questions, you come to tutoring or come to class ready to ask those questions. Bye, guys.